When you're over the waters in your super yacht and enjoying the serene blue waters, the last thing you want in that situation is a hole in your water toy. A gaping hole in the side of a super yacht is usually considered a bad thing. Take the Titanic as an example. But according to Lazzarini, a hole in your super yacht can be cool. Yes, the new super yacht design from Lazzarini actually includes a giant hole in its core. And it looks quite awesome, to be honest. That surely creates like a bundle of questions in our mind, doesn't it? So, in this video, we'll be taking a look inside this yacht with a hole in the middle. Lazzarini design is synonymous with outrageous concepts, both in the naval and automotive industry, though at least one of them has been made real: the jet capsule. Founded by Pierpaolo Lazzarini, the studio has made somewhat of a habit out of showing what could be done if you simply threw the design book out of the window and wrote your own. Its many projects remain in, and will probably always be, confined to the concept stage. Previous offerings include a yacht in the form of a swan, but which we made a separate video about, and you can find the link on the right top corner of your tab. But Lazzarini Design Studio's latest super yacht concept may be one of its most daring yet. So this Italian design studio recently unveiled a new 226-footer with a giant void smack dab in the middle of the superstructure. The aptly named Shape concept, which is to run entirely on clean energy, features a huge empty opening in its superstructure. The Shape will probably adhere to that unwritten rule, though in all fairness, it would be incredible if it became real someday. It is the latest super yacht concept, and it stands out from the rest of Lazzarini's works by avoiding unnecessarily elaborate designs and for a most striking silhouette and incredibly clean lines. The silhouette of the ship is so different and alien from the traditional design that it is, at the end of the day, just a shape, like its name indicates. Shape stands out from the rest by avoiding an unnecessarily elaborate design and by instead having a striking silhouette, the studio says of the sleek silver craft. The first and foremost eye-catching feature of the super yacht is of course a large gaping hole smack in the middle of the ship where the superstructure would be. It's an odd and visually striking design choice, one that serves no apparent purpose except for that of looking pretty. Referred to as the hull deck, the space is accessible via an entrance on the bow and has steps leading down to the sea level, making it an ideal sun lounging area and can be customized to suit the owner's requirements. In architecture, for instance, large hulls placed centrally in towering structures have become more common in recent years. Whether they're put there on feng shui considerations to allow spiritual or even real dragons a direct path to something else, or they serve more practical purposes, like that of avoiding the wall effect of buildings, they're here to stay. Almost in every case, there are sights to remember. In naval design, such a choice is not that common. After all, super yachts still have to weather storms and high seas, be efficient and speedy. Maybe Lazzarini drew inspiration for the shape from modern Chinese architecture, or maybe the studio wanted to create something that had not been done before for the mere sake of doing it. One thing is for certain, whichever it is, they're not saying, at least not right now. Meanwhile, Shape is crowned by a glass-bottom infinity pool situated on the upper deck. It is perhaps the most striking pool envisioned in recent months, at the bow of the ship. It allows the swimmers above to look down on those below or vice versa, offering swimmers a fabulous view of the open space below. There would be 3 smaller pools on the aft decks. Here, you'll also find a helipad to facilitate the comings and goings of those on board. At the stern, meanwhile, there is a waterside beach club with a diving platform plus a garage for toys. There is additionally a seashore membership with a diving platform on board and all the conventional facilities you'll find on a yacht of this stature. The Shape is offered with few details, but there are some details shared by the designers. The Shape would have a length of 69 meters or 226 feet, a draft of 3.9 meters or 12.8 feet, and a beam of 9 meters or 29.5 feet. Because we placed a void inside the concept superstructure, there is a real luxury quality about the living space. The living area is situated aft past the gaping hole in the superstructure, offering 35 meters or 114.8 feet of living space. There would be 3 decks or floors hidden in the superstructure. The luxurious interior, which is located aft past the hole, spans just shy of 115 feet and has been split into 3 different decks. 6 VIP suites occupy the first deck, while the living quarters are situated on the second. The command cabin is on the third. The top deck is also fitted with a jacuzzi if you prefer to soak in privacy. The living area, located at the rear of the superstructure, consists of 6 suites with room for up to 12 guests. Because of the stylistic choice of placing a void inside the superstructure, space on the Shape is the real luxury. On account of the stylistic collection of hanging a void throughout the superstructure, the area on the form is the actual luxurious, added the designers. The shape was also crafted with an eye towards sustainability. The Superyacht is notable not just for its impressive hull design, but also because it will run entirely on clean energy sources. The shape will be equipped with a propulsion system powered by hydrogen and will run entirely on clean energy with a max speed of around 24 knots or 12 knots when in full electric mode. Lazzarini imagines the shape with solar panels on the sun deck, a most logical trade-in when you already have two massive areas for sunning. On the whole, shape has truly broken the mold. Although it's still just a concept, the team at Lazzarini says the unconventional design has been getting a lot of attention from brokers since it was unveiled. If shape were to be picked up, it would take around 20 months to build and execute, according to the designers. The distinctive concept is one of a number of new innovative superyacht designs to be unveiled over the past few weeks. If you have millions to spend and want a water toy, the shape can be yours for a price of $80 million, and with this, you'll be sure of one thing: you'll have one awesome superyacht. Here ends our tour into the futuristic superyacht with a giant hole in the middle. Would you like to take a trip there? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to smash that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel to show us your support. See you in the next video.